Let's go next to Cody from San Diego. Cody, I'm going to be in San Diego this weekend, in fact. How's the weather looking?
Hey David, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Cody.
It's just got done raining down here, but it's looking pretty good today.
All right, good. Well, yeah, I'm hoping to have a nice sunny weekend.
Yeah. My question was, first one, I was just I keep hearing like all these people on the, I guess, I mean obviously on the right, but a lot of people on the left have like a problem with AOC and her policies and just I guess her personality and everything. I was just wondering what your opinion was and uh what you feel about her, what you think about her. I generally tend to agree with her and like a lot of what she does. So
Yeah,
um,
I think AOC is extremely skilled politically in terms of her ability to communicate, in terms of her ability to participate in congressional hearings and question people. I think she gets a lot of issues right. As I've said before, I think she lacks some knowledge when it comes to certain economic ideas and on some foreign policy stuff, but she's still relatively new. We would expect anybody to lack knowledge in some areas. It's not like a big deal, it's not like a big attack on AOC. So I think she has major potential to be a huge player for decades in the progressive movement if she wants to. And at the same time, she may not want to. She may want to do this for a little bit and then do something completely different. So I think in terms of thinking about the future of the progressive movement, we don't want to put all our eggs in any one basket, if that makes sense.
yeah, it does. Just a real, I guess my other question would be, I heard a lot. I get it was in the past. There was an article that came out, and Destiny talked about it a little bit. That people were talking about how how much voter suppression actually affects elections. So
Hmm.
I um I recognize that like it's probably kind of a combination of like voter suppression and redistricting tactics that kind of cumulative affect elections. But in your opinion, realistically, how much do you think like voter suppression tactics actually affect elections?
This is such a hard thing to answer because the first thing is which elections, right? Which elections? Are we
Yeah,
talking about a presidential race? Are we talking about congressional districts for the House of Representatives? I'm not asking you to give me the answers. I'm just saying, in order to really
yeah,
answer the question, we first need to define that. Then there are aspects of this that can be measured and aspects that are tougher to measure. So, for example, if someone is rejected from voting because of a specific rule, we could say, wow, that's definitely someone whose vote was affected by voter suppression. But if there are people who, because of their awareness of voting has been limited in this way, or voting places, or whatever the case may be, say, I'm not even going to look at voting this year. That's sort of like soft voter suppression. And I don't trust that we can accurately quantify that in any real way. So my answer is in sum total, there is no doubt that voter suppression tactics combined with gerrymandering have an effect. How many races are won or lost on that basis? It's a very difficult question to answer. But here's a really important thing. The fact that it's a difficult question to answer doesn't mean that we should fall for, well, then it must be having no effect. That would be fallacious to go to that.
yeah. I tend to agree. Well, that's the questions I had. Thank you so much for answering.
Thank you for calling. Great to hear from you.